everybody, it's your boy, Chetradamus here for a quick video to introduce y'all to the 2022 NFL season. Kicks off tonight with the defending Super Bowl champion Los Angeles, I almost said St. Louis, but Los Angeles Rams hosting the Buffalo Bills. Heavy favorite this season, Buffalo Bills, probably the Super Bowl favorite amongst people, the most popular pick, but today is the day for the opening season, and let me tell you what my pick is and what we should expect to see tonight. Let me tell you, since the NFL started doing an opening game on Thursdays, right? They didn't always do this. They started this in 2002, and the first 2 years they didn't have the champion, but ever since 2004, traditionally the Super Bowl champion hosts an opponent. With two exceptions. In 2013, the Broncos hosted the defending Super Bowl champion Baltimore Ravens because there was a scheduling issue with baseball or the Orioles or something. I can't remember, but it was one of those things. And then in 2019, on the NFL 100 year, they opened with Packers-Bears since it's the most historic, most played game, most historic rivalry in the National Football League history. But outside of those 2 years, and even 2013 counts because the Ravens still the champs you playing. But outside of that 1 year, 2019, from 2004, the champion has played on the opening Thursday. And the Super Bowl champion's record on that Thursday is, drumroll, 14-3. 14 wins, 3 losses since they have introduced this. So you would expect me to be picking the Rams, right? Wrong! I'm going to go against the grain, against the trend, and I'm going to pick the Bills, and I'll tell you why. Because at some point, this team, if they are going to take the next step, which everybody expects them to do, including me probably, well, sort of, if they are going to take the next step, they have to win games like this, right? What they do last year, week 1. They had just as much talk coming and just as much buzz coming in the season last year as they do this year. Maybe a little more this year, but the point is they had a lot of buzz coming off of into last season, right? Because coming into last season, what they do? They lost to the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game by 2 touchdowns. Coming into this season, what happened? They lost to the Chiefs in maybe one of the greatest games in NFL history in the divisional round to the Chiefs. Yet again, this time in overtime. How'd they open the season last year? They got pummeled by the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers who didn't even make the playoffs, who weren't even that good last year. They pummeled the Bills. They made them look like East High School out there. I'm saying at some point you have to grow. So you have to come out and be ready. I think the addition of Von Miller, their secondary is a little sketchy because Chardavius White is not expected to play today, but you add Von Miller, would get that pass rush. What was the problem against Pat Mahomes? You couldn't get out. There was nothing. He just boom, 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 threw all over you. Now you get Von Miller. In order to take the next step, to have some growth, you have to win these kind of games. You have to come into the season ready, and you have to show up week 1. So I'm going against the trend. Them to go into Los Angeles and beat the defending Super Bowl champions, Los Angeles Rams. I think the Rams are still legit. But the Bills have to take that next step. So you have to win. This is a big sign to me to see if you have that growth. Can you win week 1? And then can you slay? Can you get over, remember, like Jordan couldn't beat the Pistons. He always lost to the bad boys Pistons until finally he beat them. And then what? He three-peats and Jordan goes on to beat. Like, there's always the team. Peyton Manning could not get past the New England Patriots time and time again. He'd lost to Tom Brady and the Patriots over and over. Peyton Manning and the Colts just kept losing to him until, boom, finally he beats them, goes on to hoist his first Lombardi. Can the Bills beat the Chiefs in the playoffs this season? That remains to be seen. You know I'm a Mahomes head. I would probably say, I don't know. If it comes down to that again, I think it will be the Bills. Of course, y'all know that I'm picking the Colts to go to the Super Bowl out of the AFC. Colts, Vikings, you heard it right here. I'll continue to say it's opening day. This had nothing to do with it, except I just keep saying it, so then when it happens, you will say, Chetradamus, you were a genius. But this is about the Bills. The Bills coming to play tonight. Will you show up and show out and show that you are the favorite that everybody is picking you to be? Beat the champs. Show them why everybody thinks that you're awesome. So that's the pick, going against the grain. 14-3, I don't care. I got big cojones, and I will take the Buffalo Bills out on a limb. Let's go. Oh man, it's going to be another fantastic season. I hope y'all enjoy the kickoff show. So until the next one, 2022 NFL season is here, baby. Go Bills, Josh Allen.